As a principal, I've had the opportunity to sit in on contract negotiations within our district and then also attend other meetings of principals and superintendents. And one discussion that comes up quite a bit is whether their particular district reimburses teachers to take college coursework. So I decided to do the research to find out just what it is that all districts in the area actually do. So I surveyed 12 districts in 6 different counties and asking them, do they pay for their teachers' university coursework? If they do, at what level? And obviously they move across the salary schedule, so do the teachers see that as their compensation, or do they receive additional compensation as in the coursework reimbursement? One thing we're starting to see more and more of is teachers that are getting their coursework paid for in administrative areas, teachers wanting to be principals. Obviously they get that and they want to use it, so what happens more times than not is the person will end up leaving the district after the district's helped paid for that. So a lot of districts are starting to scale back on how much they do reimburse for administrative classes. They do still reimburse, but maybe not as much as they had in the past. And with the financial situation the way it is in Illinois in education, I could see this really becoming a real sticking point in contract negotiations.
My interest as a professor is to make sure that the student has a strong enough interest in the topic that they'll really carry it through and work hard at the research that they're performing, which Lance really did in this case, and by far was the exemplary research project out of this particular class and out of many that we have. But he did a great job, and he's the type of student who will go out and go beyond and research and take the research further than what's even required in class. So I must say, as a professor, it's great having students like Lance who are motivated and have a desire to really excel in their research and in their practical research areas.
One thing that I felt like I got the most out of not only his classes but this project is, Dr. Marshall had most recently been a school superintendent. Obviously he'd been teaching at the college level for a few years, but it wasn't that long ago that he had been actually in a district, running the district as a superintendent. So he was able to give us that practical knowledge, background-based knowledge that will help us as hopefully future superintendents. A lot of times in courses you get a lot of theory and maybe not so much of a practical approach. So that's one of the things I enjoyed having Dr. Marshall. One thing I would mention about Eastern's education administration program or education leadership program is the professors within the department here at Eastern really know the community that is providing them their students for their program, and I think that helps because it provides a very practical base to the whole experience. So I felt that this research could not only help me for the class I was taking, but also help me in the future. Being a superintendent, I will be involved in collective bargaining with teachers' unions, and that by doing this research, I'll just have a little bit of background what the different districts do, what options are out there, what common practice is.